On today's episode of The Diary Show, I'm going to be talking with a 22-year-old cattle farmer, Mohammed Ahmed, right?
Yes, please.
Whose recent tweet, I can say heartbreaking tweet, garnered a lot of attention from Ghanaians in Ghana and across the world. Um, I remember about 2, 3 days ago, I was traveling with a colleague of mine. His name is Nana. And I'm going to give credit to this discussion we're having to Nana. Nana is a close, I think, associate of Scanty.
Yes,
Yes. So he brought the attention to my matter because I'm not really that active on Twitter. He brought the attention to me that there is this guy who stays. I'm also from Awishi Abdulkumar. So he was like, there's a guy who stays in our area and he's dealing with an issue and the whole thing is kind of getting worse. He was the one driving. I said, what's going on? And he gave me your tweet, and I saw some of the tweets really heartbreaking. I couldn't believe what I was reading because for like 2 hours, I kept saying, no. I just kept saying no. It was like, no, this is real, it's happening. Until when I saw Wodimaya Scanty actually also tweeting about these things, I was like, then this is really serious. So immediately I got back the following day. I brought the matter to my manager, who you have been talking to all this time. That this guy who really need help. How can we help you? And then some of the package of help we wanted to put together is this we are doing because I think myself and a lot of people out there deserve to hear your story. How did it all started? How did you find yourself here? And also who is helping and how can we all come back and help to get you back? In fact, even get you in a better position than you were before. So that's why we are doing this today. And this is just going to be like more like a close-up discussion on what is happening in your life and then how the whole Ghana can help you. So please, Mohammed, welcome to the diary.
thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm Ishaq Abubakar. This is the camera. So first of all, kindly let everyone know who you are because I think you've been posting, but you haven't really come publicly and speak about the whole issue. So let everybody know first of all who you are and then what's going on.
Okay. I'm Mohammed Ahmed from Santa Maria, Jalav, actually. But my farm is situated at Anya Market. I'm into cattle business and then misbreeding. When I'm talking of misbreeding, mating other animals apart from the cattle to bring out best of breeds to sell to make out profit. Okay, so this whole issue began. Okay, let me say I didn't see it coming. I always had passion for animals since I was young. And then it came out to be that I was able to gather some funds. So why not venture into cattle farming? So I started, I think, early last year, July. I started this cattle farming alone with 5 bulls. That was how it all started. With 5 bulls, I was able to sustain them with feeding. So along the line, everything was moving smoothly. So other family relatives, that was when things started getting wrong. Started testing me. Oh, I have this money there. I don't want to use it. I want to get into the business. Can you help me? I was like, oh, fine. Why not help? Because even on my Twitter, I've been posting, I can help you by, if you are my family, why not? I'll do it for you. Not only family, but friends as well. This is the aspect where business is. You don't add family to business and then friends to business. Business aspect is always business. I never saw that aspect. I took everything off. So I was like, okay, fine. You can bring in your booze. I was even the one who helped them in buying the best breeds. So we started. We didn't go on a percentage deal or anything. It was their first year into the business. So I had to do it for them free, which was very wrong.
Yes.
Idea. That was when I got it wrong. Upon starting this business, I never seeked advice from anyone. So I was doing the feeding. Now, when you come to cattle farming, to reduce the costing, you have to be able to have your cows go on grazing each day to reduce the cost the cost of the feeding. But mine didn't go that way. They were locked in fully for a year, which made me go on spending around 4,000 cedis weekly for the food, which I know duly when Salah is near, if I sell, these people will have their boots freely because that was what we had on agreement. So 5 months to Salah, I started experiencing issue outside the business. That's where the money comes in for me to be able to feed the bulls. So I confronted the guy who was bringing in the feed. That this was happening. You know, I've already invested so much into this business. He said, oh, he knows. I was like, oh, no, I'll quit. He then gave me series of advice, a lot of couple advice. That if I say I'm going to think about the loss, it will affect me. I should keep going. That was the advice he gave me. But in my inner self, I knew what I was facing. It was drowning me. So that's how all began. So here we go. He brought a suggestion. Why don't I start bringing in the feed for you as debt? Because normally people who buy the feed do deposit money and then give a reason that they are not ready for the feed. That when they are ready, they will call you so you bring it. So he has people's funds with him. He can't watch me to go down the drain. He can help me. I was like, oh, fine. That was when everything started. The pressure started coming. The pressure started coming from the guy bringing me the feed. I was doing so well. So he made me know that people want their money for their feed. I have no source of income anymore. I'm into black market, forex trading. That's what we are into. Money stopped flowing. He started giving me pressure. I had nowhere to go. I had to seek advice. I didn't seek advice from anyone. I started selling my booze. That belongs to me particularly because I had already obliged to take care of the booze freely for them. Mm-hmm. So there was no way for me to sell booze which aren't meant to be mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started selling my booze, buying feed. It was still left with 5 months to sell that. So along the line, the debt became so much, exceeding even the tally when we sell all the booze, which is
you will not get the money.
I will not get the money, which is freely.
That was bad.
And I'm still in debt. So upon the line, we have this business partner we work with in Nigeria. He supplies, we buy. So I was there. A call came from him. Mr. Mohammed, I need your help, seriously. I'm trying to transport an animal to Burkina Faso, but I just got to Ashama. But I now need you to help me with a transit to the border, which is a Lugo border. I was like, fine. You help me when I'm in need. I can also help you. So he then made me go see 4 bigger bulls. He told me these are the bulls. Made inquiries for him and the rest. And then we came to find out the cost from here to Burkina is around 18,000 cedis, which is almost like his profit, and then a loss to him, right? So he was like, Mohammed, it's getting to Salah, right? Help me sell those bulls over here and then return the money. So I returned the money back to
Nigeria.
Back to the Burkina rather. If the person will still buy from me, then we'll find another route. I was like, okay, why not? Already I had sold all my bulls. So it was even an opportunity for me because definitely during it, my customers I already will come and ask me, oh, where are the bulls? I show them and then I'll be having nothing. So I was like, it's a chance for me to even sell, at least make something a little. So we sold. He agreed on the price. Each price I gave him, we sold, which I sent him the money. So upon pressure, I was still in debt, too much debt that I had to even touch the bulls, which weren't what? Mine. When I knew it was what? It was wrong. Those same people I was into the business knew the debt I was inside. So my mind was thinking, oh no, they will give me time because It's just 1 year. We are now starting. I will overcome it, and then what? We'll progress. But that's not it. Instant, everybody was demanding his money. So I had to call this my Nigeria guy back because I can't stand the pressure, truthfully. That, oh, I need help. This is what I'm facing. So he supported me with 3.6 million naira, which we agreed that by the end of the month, I would send back to him for him to also send back to the Burkina guy because he doesn't want pressure. That's it. I've been facing a lot outside also because when it comes to pressure, no source of income. My mistakes I make is ask for debt to pay debt instead of trying to hold on to the person that, no, when I get, I will do pay you. It has become so much that it got to an extent I started selling my stuffs, my phone, clothes, TVs, other accessories, leaving me to nothing. And it's still leaving me in debt. That's my situation right now I'm in.
3.6 million naira, that's to be around 30K
That's
Ghana
to be
cedis, or
around
even
30.
a bit more than 30,000 cedis.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
that's a whole lot. So the reason why I found your story very interesting is because last year around this time I was in the same situation. I also went into cattle farming, but then I thought my situation was worse. After hearing your situation, it's like my own is even a joke. Because for me, I didn't take debt from anybody. I didn't took anybody's money. All the losses I made, I'm talking about 170,000 Ghana cedis. All the money I lost was my money. So at least I didn't have anybody chasing me to pay them money. But trust me, until somebody has gone through this kind of stress and depression, you wouldn't really understand what it meant to feel depressed. Because I know what I went through by that time. I was so depressed. I was even questioning my life also. That, I mean, why always me? Because you see, the good people are always kind of the ones that end up getting taken advantage of. You know, when you go into cattle farming, there is this popular contract term that they say 3 cows, 1 for the caretaker, and that kind of thing, right? That's what I did. Me, because of my work, I know I was not having time to rear the animals. So the guy who I was actually built the whole farm and put the animals in the hands of somebody. The agreement that every 3 cow I buy, the 4th one will be his own. And we're doing it that way. And let's just say, long story short, it ended very bad. So I'm fascinated that you took other people's cattle and to look after them for free because it's not easy. Feeding those animals is tough.
The agreement was free,
It's tough.
which I didn't know.
You were being kind.
So along the years, my mind was, if we will go on a business the next year, once I make them know that,
And you
there's
see that
profit,
it's good. Yes.
there's
Yes.
profit,
Yes.
then we go on a business deal. But I wasn't supposed to do that. So along the line, I was doing estimate, right?
It's a lot.
You do estimate. Then we estimated over 200,000 because the one who brings the feed always writes it down. That was when I was like, no,
that's a lot.
It is too much.
That's a lot.
Even if it came that I'm not in debt, but I've lost that, I can be okay.
Yes.
But the debt, because at 5 months before Salah, I'm already above 200,000 in debt.
Serious?
I can't stand anymore to lose those funds. So I was like, no, let me take the risk, find a way to help these cattle go. Then the next year, I'll find a strategy.
Yes, proper strategy. Yes.
Because doing the cattle business, I will not say it is not profitable.
It's very profitable.
It's very profitable.
Yes,
but you need to seek a lot of factors.
Yes.
You need to seek advice
from people who are already into it. Yes.
If you are having the passion for animals and you don't seek advice, this is what you will do. Whenever the animals are feeling hungry, because of passion, you will do anything to get them food.
And another reason I think is, you see, Anya market we don't even have grazing lands.
You don't have grazing lands.
So it will cost you more to feed the animals.
Exactly. Not to talk of even the medication.
Yes.
Yes, because I was really putting much into it. free extra ventilation with fans, everything. They weren't going out. So, like, I don't know. The cost of everything was too much. But what would have made it easier was me seeking advice.
Yes.
Because there is two things in this cattle farming that after everything, someone advised me. We have a method. If you want to go for the way I went for the intensive feeding,
Yes.
then it is 3 months. Let's say you buy a bull, you go for intensive feeding for 3 months, then you change, you take your profit, you buy another. That was what I was supposed to do, knowing that the cattle will not go out for grazing. We're doing the intensified feeding. But no, I didn't do it. What I did was meant for people who would have, like, let me say, you are somewhere in
Like the Fulani, them, no, they are in the bush.
That was the method
Yes.
I did,
Yes.
making me end up in this situation. Yes, Zuka, this situation I'm part. I don't want to be like I'm mentioning his name on live. He also knows.
Wow.
I do take care of my family. I'm the only person who takes care of my family. So during the Eid, I don't have any boo.
Oh.
I always do it layer for my parents, right? You know, even in the Quran, it's like when you are not okay, if you don't have, don't force yourself.
Yes, but if you have, you must do.
Another mistake, I went ahead, took a boo from them to do layer for my mom because I was like, no, the old lady had already bought stuff. Thinking, no, my son will bring cattle home because he's already into the farming. So why not?
You have to do it.
So along the line, they even threatened me with gun in the evening. It's all
because of debt.
Because of debt of the boo. That's all. Because it's part of the game. It's part of the game. I'm glad you know him.
I know them all. Yes, I know them all. And even as this situation came up, just yesterday, I was with one of them. We're talking about it. Like, how can we come and help you? But I didn't know you much. You understand? But then when I was mentioning, then they were like, no, they know you. In your market, they know you. So I'm very sure maybe even during the weekends, we'll meet at Aoshi. They are also your fellow farmers. In fact, even if the person doesn't give you money, they give you one cow. Say, oh, you take this animal. Because right now, it's not really, what we are looking at is not really to help you pay the debt, per se, but rather to get you back up, to get you restarted.
You don't have the energy again, even for animals.
You see, right now, you need a break. I also took the same. Last year around this time, trust me, I was through the same issue. And the painful part is, I also made the same mistake of involving a friend. It was a friend who was taking care of the animals. And after the person squandered everything and made me lose all that amount of money, I couldn't do anything. Because at the end of the day, if you had to go and see maybe police or something, people don't know me as such, you understand? They'll come and fire a lot of pressure for me. So I was looking at it like, this guy has wife and small kiddies. If I even arrest him, I'm also I'm causing pains and suffering to his family. As actually, it's meant to happen. But you see how I say it's meant to happen, I let that money go. A lot of people will not do that. I'm sure the people chasing you today for that money, if it was the other way around, if it was you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't take gun and chase somebody for small. This is small money. You see. So that's why I say, like, those of us who are kind, who don't take these worldly things as anything, they are the ones who really get taken advantage of. But you see, after I passed through that 1 year period of break from this whole thing, as I'm talking to you right now, I've started again. That is life. Sometimes the life teaches us in a soft way. Sometimes life teaches us in the hard way. You know, you are a Muslim. Allah says He will give the toughest test to His most beloved servants. So if Allah or if God put you in this test, it's because He loves you the most. You want to see how will you come out of it. And you see, one of the reasons why I'm very proud of what you did, which is to go on Twitter and write it. Mind you, some people may mistake that as a weakness. It's not. It takes a lot of strength and courage to take your phone and go online and pour out your pains. A lot of us, we have family, but the family, they will not help you. So you won't even think of going to tell them, you understand? You see? And a lot of us don't have the courage to go on Twitter and write. Me like this, if I go on Twitter and say I'm in pain, trust me, 99% of my followers will say I'm lying. Because we always appear like we are okay. But you see, we have problems, but we don't say it. So if you were able to gather this courage to go and write that, actually, right now they'll be like, you have nothing left to do in this world. It's not weakness. It's courage. It means you want to live. It means you want to try again and succeed. And you see, as we did that, a lot of people have come, some consoled you with words, some with the little they have tried to help you. And I mean, the likes of Scanty has really done well. I saw that you even supposed to have some interview with him some months ago and so on. He has done well coming out to speak about this because that was what attracted all of our attentions. Or Maya also coming through for you and so on. There are a lot of other people who would come through. Do you know why they are doing that? It's because they've seen what I'm saying, which is you yourself, you know that you want to make it. You want to get back. So it's just more like, say, your enemy thought he has landed a bomb. And all of a sudden, your enemy sees you back up. Even better than before. That's what you're going to do. You will do this. But it's okay to take a break right now because mentally, you need that break. You understand? But you need to also have it in your mind that you're going to get back up. Your family depends on you. That's what you said. Just like me also, as I'm here, I'm a family man. Your family depends on you. If right now you say you give up because of this issue, trust me, you are not the only one right now who is going to suffer. Sometimes think about your mom, your dad, if they are still alive, if you have any siblings and so who all depends on you. Also, they are going to go through these pains. You understand? They're going to go through this pain. So sometimes we don't live the life really for us, but for them. So for the sake of them, and for the sake of other people, because I'm sure this family didn't do it alone. I'm sure there are guys who work with you. You see the thing? They all depend on you. So for the sake of all these people, you be like, okay, we've gone through this problem. It's really tough in this world, in this life right now. But God, I'm glad some are helping because there are a lot of people outside there who don't even have the courage to come and say it. For others to know they are going through this and help them. You see, so you thank Allah that we are going through it fine. It's not sweet, but Allah, I thank you for the people who have come across to help me. And I'm going to make you, God, proud and the people who believe in me. So you take some break. We are going to help you. You will clear the debts. The package here at the IBG, we are also organizing this to help you restart the farm. You understand? So as I said, I've been talking to some farmers from yesterday that we are going to see how best can we come together to help you restart the farming. Because, they say giving somebody fish and showing him how to fish is different. You know how to fish already. Let's say you lost your boat and we want to give you the boat. You can go make that money. Right now, you've learned the lessons. You don't need to go to school to learn cow farming again. You know the mistakes you made. Anybody who is to bring his cow, don't just take the cow. You have to have a written contract agreement. If like I have my iPhone here with you, I will show you my contract agreement. If I take your cow, it's there. In fact, you must sign that cow can die because it's an animal. If it die, I'm not paying you your money back. You understand? Because it can die. If it be your cow will die, who will arrest? Nobody. It's a living thing. It can lose its life. So you need to organize all that. Your animal can die. Your feeding is this. If you don't bring money for feeding, we are going to sell. In fact, we are going to write negative for you. And you cannot sell the cow without paying that money. If Eid comes, we sell the cow, take our money, and give you the change. If the person signs all these things, if problems like this come, if we take it to the police station, nobody can touch you because you've signed the agreement. These are some of the mistakes we say you've made, and you've learned from them. African mentality is don't involve family and friends, which is true. But if you go and read in the white man books how to start a business, they'll tell you that before you approach an investor, talk to your family and friends who can help you with small. So that African mentality, forget about it. Tomorrow, if a friend or family come with this thing, you need to have rules and regulations. Even if it's your own father, let him sign it. If problem come tomorrow, this paper is going to protect you. You understand? So honestly speaking, I wouldn't want to hear you say you don't want to do it. You can do it. You've tried it. You see it's profitable. You can do it. You see. But do you believe you can do it? You do. That's good. So so far, we've seen there are some people who have come forward to help, but we are running a bit late. But my next question that I want to ask you is, right now, for all our viewers who are watching you right now, how can they help you? If maybe you can give out your phone number, anybody who can reach out to help through that phone number, and so on. Yeah.
Okay. Any kind of help or assistance will be.
I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt you. The reason why I'm saying this is, um, we heard that Odumaya said he's going to cover that 30,000 cedi debt, and some people may think, oh, okay, then his problem are solved. So people may think, okay, you don't need the money anymore. That is wrong. That is not the truth, because this is somebody who have lost everything, and like we said, the goal is to get you out of the problem and help you restart. So if today somebody is there have 50,000 cedis that want to give you, forget because Odimaya has given you that 30,000. Come out, come forward. In fact, even if it's 100 cedis, please come forward and help this guy. Tomorrow, we have big farmers. Let's say that's this guy in Kaswa and so on, that we see them, that they are one of the biggest farmers in Accra. In fact, even Malik Basantali Alenti is into farming and so on. Tomorrow, if Mohammed becomes as big as, let's say, Malik Basantali and co, and I know I have helped him with 100 cedi when he was in problem, I'm going to feel proud that, hey, because of me, Mohammed is not dead. He's back and he is here. And I'm sure you're going to use that success to also impact a lot of people's lives, right? So the floor is yours.
Okay, so currently I'm really down and then into debt. So any kind of help, advice will be really good to me. And then you can reach out to me also on my number 053 40 48 48 2. It's not gonna be easy for me, but those who also want me to help them in setting up their own farm, along the time I'll be back on my feet and then
Amen.
try to attend to your messages.
Amen.
And then we'll work together.
Amen.
Thanks to everybody who also has also supported me. It has gone a long way so far, even though we are still fighting through. And then I know we will get there. Thanks very well.
Yeah, and I don't have any other question though. But what I want to finalize on is, to all the people you are owing right now, the ones who have threatened you with the gun, and the one who haven't even tried and so on, this one goes out to them. First of all, I just want to tell them, like, they should be careful. Because this life is very small. It rolls around. Maybe today you are the one who is in this problem. Tomorrow it could be them. None of us is bigger than God to test us. Okay. We have rules and regulations and laws governing Ghana. You can't take a gun and threaten someone, even if that person owes you 1 billion cedis. You can't do that. You understand? If you don't believe the person will pay you, there are institutions. Go to the police. And I can tell you for a fact, even if you come and arrest Mohammed today, they will not lock him because of 3,000 cedis, because if you are in the cell, who will come and pay the money? They will tell you to go home and work for the money. And they will ask him how long will he take to get that money and pay. If you say you are going to pay 1 cedi a day, the policeman can't do anything about it. He will tell you, yes, you come and pay 1 cedi a day. So kindly exercise patience. If this guy stole your money, or this guy is lying to you about his situations, first of all, he wouldn't have come on Twitter to talk about it. He wouldn't even be here on the screens to show his face talking about this situation. He's really going through it. And let's all as humans, let humanity lead in this situation. If we can't forgive him the money, because like I said, it's not anybody who can do that. Me, that money is not any money. I can forgive you. I'm forgiving people. I said 170,000 cedi, I let it go. You understand? But if you can't forgive the person, at least give the person time to what? To get the money and pay you, because you don't print money. And gladly, people are coming in and they are helping. So kindly have patience. But at the same time, we're gonna also say, if anybody threatening him again, we maybe you will not report the person, but we will report the person. Yeah, there are institutions. You have to let the law take it on course. So this is my final words in this situation, and we hope more help come through, like anywhere from, not only in Ghana, anywhere in the world, if you are watching this, you want to help Mohammed, either financially or you want to help him in the restarting, reach out to him directly, or you can put in the comment section, IBG Studios. We would connect you with Mohammed. He has already given his number. That number is on WhatsApp also.
Yes, please.
That's good. So you can connect with him directly, and then, that's all I have for you today. Mohammed,
Thank you.
thank you so much for coming, but take it easy on yourself.
Oh,
Even Ghana is owing. So take it easy on yourself. Okay. Better days ahead. Thank you for coming.
thank you.
Yep.